Hello and welcome to the mains PYQ discussion by NEWAS. This is a question on the 1857 revolt. The 1857 uprising was the culmination of the recurrent big and small local rebellions that had occurred in the preceding 100 years of British rule. Elucidate. Now, here's a 150 mark question. First, you should know what 1857 revolt is. That should be marked in the introduction. Then you should give the movements that preceded it. Now, there are X number of movements. You cannot give all of them. So, the fact of the matter here is how to structure it. The better your structuring is, the more visibility your answer will have. So, the way we have structured it is on the basis of religious resistance, peasant resistance, tribal, princely state, and regional state. So, five-fold structure. Under each theme, we have given examples in the form of value addition. So, this will be properly substantiated. We'll start the question by marking the 1857 revolt in history, which was the first unified resistance at large scale. Now, these are all forms of resistance. That's why the question says it is a culmination. But these are not unified, neither are they large scale. But this is unified and large scale. We'll say that here. Second, we'll say the nature of it. The British called it Sepoy Mutiny and Indians called it First War of Independence. Now coming to the argument part, where we have to argue that it's a culmination of big, recurrent and small local rebellions. So first up, we'll take up the religious resistance. We have Sannyasi rebellion as well as the Wahhabi movement. Sannyasi movement is against the British and Wahhabi is also against the British. Both are revivalist in nature. This is properly revivalist, but this is not exactly revivalist. Their focus was to raid English factories and to mark their descent. Here it was more about revivalism. Then the peasant resistance, we have a lot of resistance, but we are giving Farisi movement as an example. 1838 to 1848. It was the first no tax movement against zamindars. From tribal part, we'll give Konde uprisings. From princely state, the Anglo-Mysore War, Tipu Sultan. Anglo-Maratha wars from the Marathas. From regional, we'll give Kuka revolt to restore the Sikh rule, that is in Punjab. So 5 dimensions, 5 examples, in fact 6 examples to substantiate them, and we'll conclude it by talking about Indian National Congress. Because just after 15 to 20 years since the revolt, INC was formed. Once INC was formed, this large unified resistance became a reality. And things started repeating. Instead of the Sepoy revolt, mass movements began to evolve. And in a span of 100 years, that is from 1857, in a span of 100 years, India got independence. So if it was a culmination of local rebellions, it was also the beginning of mass movements. That's how we'll conclude this. Thank you for listening.